Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into the hottest podcast on the internet, Our Raw Opinions. Come on. Norma, I see you. Rollo. Our Raw Opinions. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Our Raw Opinions. What up?
What up, Norms?
What you doing?
Here drinking a beer with you. Oh, man, it's been a crazy, crazy week for me. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, ditto. Same
Ditto.
shit. Yeah. I don't like this like daylight savings time. It
Yeah, it's
threw me off.
A little off. It's a little weird. Like, you getting up, like, what is it, an hour early? You lose an hour of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm at work going, man, I'm tired. I need to take a nap.
Yeah, it threw me off. It was really tough for me. My body was like, no, don't get up. Did you feel that way?
I felt that way, but you know what? I'm a soldier, and I still got up.
I had to laugh at that.
Well, that's what we do here. So,
Yeah.
anyways, we have a topic today.
We have a good topic.
Of course
but
we do.
before the topic, I want to thank Tina's Creations, one of our girls. She made me my coasters, some stickers, and some handles for my car.
Thank you, Tina.
Tina, thank you. If you want to follow her, she's Tina_Creations. She is so good. I will tag her and I will post her later. I am so grateful for her. She's really, really, really good. She does everything. She does cups. She does, amazing. You name it, she does it. I just wanted to give her a shout out because these were really nice.
And shout out to Union Sign, the homie Epidemic.
Yes,
Did
because
the new logo you guys were seeing. We still got to get our little new logo in the studio,
Yeah.
but
yes, Union Signs for absolutely yes.
yeah, he did a good logo for us, and you know,
Yes.
so we're getting everything dialed in.
Yep, dialed in and done with.
Yeah, so anywho, this is a great topic. I think you know, a lot of people are gonna relate. And anything I say is 26 years ago. So I don't need no drama at my age now. So tell me what we're talking about.
We are talking about baby mama and baby daddy drama. If you ever
Damn.
had that, OMG, I'm sure we're going to get a lot of comments on this one because I'm sure everybody can relate, especially in our era, because I think there's a lot of people in our era that got pregnant young or had babies. Thought that they had to either get married or stay together, and they separated, and they had a lot of freaking drama. Man, that back and forth banter.
And it's always the woman inducing it. God.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, it is not. I think I'm gonna say it right now. I think I was the
There we go.
most easiest baby mama because you know what?
Really?
Yeah, actually,
Do tell.
Let me tell you why. I literally left it on a silver platter for him. And King Cholo is there to be like, damn, you made it too easy for him. Yeah, I did.
Right.
It was it was hell.
Well, you know, being so happens you're a woman yourself.
Yes.
Coincidence. Can you tell us why some of these women go so fucking nuts, dude? Like, I'm not saying you got to answer for all the women in the world, but you can understand it more than I can. Yeah. Some of these women out there, woo-wee. That's why I got a vasectomy.
Oh, yeah, that's a that's a whole episode.
Straight up. Hey, it's part of it, though. Good. I didn't want to have, you know, I was one and done. But anyways, I have some friends that are going through some shit with their baby mamas, and I just don't get it. I mean, I gotta be honest, ladies, you guys need to just get up and bounce if it's not working for you. What's the point of just going, I gotta fucking do this shit and I gotta make his life hell for what?
I think I had it the other way around where
I'm so mad.
Yeah, baby daddy felt that he had to have that last control. The only thing he had control of was financial, which...
Well, that's a whole nother thing. That's like narcissism and controlling and all that shit. I get that.
Yeah, but it was like... It's weird because I've never in my life thought that he would never be in my children's lives, right? And I had every door open for him. Hey, come anytime you want to come, just text, let me know. I will have them ready. days, weeks, months went by. I'm like, damn, like these are your flesh and blood. Like, wouldn't you want to be involved in your kids? The door's open. Like, I'm still leaving everything open, trying to be a good, co-parent with him.
Right.
Nothing. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm so fucking easy. I am so easy with you.
Right.
Like, hey, the kids want to see you. I still reached out. And the reason I reached out, I'm going to tell you why, was I didn't want the kids to have any resentment towards him. So I did it for my kids' sake.
Right.
So I was like, hey, the kids want to see you. Do you want? No, I'm busy. I'm like, okay, not a problem.
Right.
And I did that for so long, just so my kids didn't feel like dad didn't want to see them. But I tried to initiate it for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you wanted to keep him in the life of your children.
Yeah.
I get that. And there is, I ain't gonna lie, there's some dudes out there that are just, they're not dads. They're not dads to their kids.
They're
And
not
that's
dad material.
horrible.
Yeah.
That is horrible, So I get why a woman would be upset, like more frustrated, not upset, but more frustrated with like the person they chose to have their kids with, and they're not coming around to take care of the kids. So the women get pissed off, But at the same time, well, I mean, what are you going to do? Force the guy to be in the kid's life, and cause him havoc?
See, in your case, you were separated. In my case, I was divorced. So that was a lot bigger to me because I think his manhood, I don't know what it was, but I was done with, I finally got the courage because I was young and stupid and naive when I said, oh man, I'm pregnant. I got to get married. We got to do it the right way, the old school way. The parents did it. And man, I think I stayed even 2 years after I wanted to leave just because I thought I had to stay because of my kids. At the end of the day, your kids are going to be okay. I mean, not perfectly okay, but they're going to survive. And it's just my sanity, my dignity. I felt that, man, I need to leave. I cannot deal with this anymore. It's literally verbal and mental abuse. I couldn't do it anymore.
Oh,
so no, but I always said, you know what? I will never keep my kids away from their father. Right.
Right.
But I think with that, he always felt that he had some type of, what do you call it? Handle on me where.
Like a control?
Yes. Like a control thing where, the financial, because he was paying child support. I'm sorry. These are your children too. Things are expensive. Your kids want to play sports. You by law, you are entitled to pay this and this and this. And, he was just angry.
Like when it comes to child support, I tell a lot of my homies that do pay child support, they're kind of like, man, she's getting me for so much and it's not fair. I said, look, it is fair. And what you got to look at it too, for the fellas that are paying child support, the way I tell them is that, look, once you pay it, they garnish it from your check. That's it. You don't gotta, that woman can't do nothing else to you. They can't make your life hell. They can't come to your house going, the kid needs this, that. Nah. There you go. That's it. It's like,
just cooperate, right?
Just pay it and that's it. And then if you don't want to be around, that's fine. But she has to leave you alone after that. You can't, if you pay child support, your obligation is done in the court of law. You don't have to go, if you don't want to be in your kid's life, I think that's horrible. But if you don't, you pay that child support and then she leaves you alone. That's all you can do. That's all you can do,
The only thing that the woman can do is because of cost of living, she can go ahead and, what do you call it? She can, she can go and change the I forgot what it's called. It's a tip of my tongue. Oh my God.
What, to change the amount of child support?
Yes, because every year, every 2 years, I'm sure he must have gotten a raise or vice versa.
Oh, right. Right.
And I forgot the word. People probably know it's tip of my tongue. I can't say it right now.
I know what you're saying, though. Yeah, we get it.
So they can go ahead and change that. And that's where they get pissed off. So that's when they want to go back to court to get 50-50 because this way the man doesn't have to pay so much.
Right.
And that's where my baby daddy did towards 2 years prior to my son turning 18. After I had my son and my daughter for 90% of the time since our divorce.
Right.
And as soon as the money started becoming a problem when my son sports and he just, he had that last control, he decided, well, I'm going to go for 50-50. He figured, oh, I don't have to pay her that much. I didn't even care about his money. And honestly, at the end of the day, I just, even when he needed to have him that 50-50 or that 60-70, whatever it was, I still had my kids because he still wouldn't pick them up.
Yeah.
And I never reported that. Why? And, King C said, well, why didn't you report? I'm like, look, I really don't care. I just want my kids with me.
Right.
I just wanted them with me. I didn't even care. I didn't want them with him.
Right.
Why? Because maybe I was being selfish, but they were happier with me.
Right. No,
I
get
think it was
Well-
when my son would go over there, he would go and then he'd come back and he'd be sad because he wouldn't see him for months. And he only lives 15 minutes away.
Damn.
And it's fucking sad.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it is what it is. But baby mama and baby daddy drama sucks.
And I'm not just on the dude side. Like I've seen some dudes that are just, it's ridiculous. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like you're not, you got a cool baby mama and you're fucking tripping like on some
I was
shit.
a cool baby mama.
Yeah, no, I've actually, there's a couple people I know, they got really cool baby mamas and they're not together. She doesn't bother them. And they kind of be bitching about things like, bro, you're lucky that you got a cool baby mama. Cause there's some baby mamas out there that will, they will take you through the ringer, man, just because they're mad and they don't want to see you move on. They're pissed off. They think they got the cheap end of the deal when in reality nobody won or lost. It's just the relationship ended and move on. You'll find another guy. You'll find another girl.
Right. I think that happened with me too. Like I think he was so angry, and when I got with King Cholo, he was like, the words that they say to you, a woman, and I'm sure every woman can relate because I have a handful of girlfriends that said, he said that to me too. Remember, he said to me, and I, this is exactly what he said to me. He goes, you fucking bitch. You're never going to find someone that's going to take you with your kids.
Oh,
you fucking hoe, you fucking bitch. And I'm like
that before.
And it's funny because I said, you know what I would say to him, and it would piss him off. I'm like, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Mm-hmm. And every time I would say that to him, and he would get so mad because I didn't want to engage into an argument with him because it wasn't worth it. And till this day, it's been, I don't know, 12 years later, 13 years later, but he still realizes that I'm still with him, with King Cholo. Right. And he's probably wondering like, fuck, I fucked up. I know he took for granted. He did tell me he took for granted what, he took me for granted. But at the end of the day, I now know what love is with him.
Of course.
And I swear to God, I do not regret my divorce. That was a blessing to me.
You shouldn't. That is a blessing.
Because you had some baby mama drama.
Yeah, well, she actually never told me that I could find whatever. That she wasn't awful. One of them. I was talking about girls who I didn't have kids with were telling me, you're never going to find someone as good as me. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, fucking whatever.
No, but you did have some drama.
But, again, that was, dude, 20 something years ago.
And we were young.
I was very young.
Very young.
Yeah, me and my daughter's mom, man, we didn't, it's crazy because, and again, this is years ago, we get along great now. So just want to put that little thing out there. Yes. I don't need her family coming after me.
No, but you know what? I think because you guys were young.
We were young. But we went through it, went through the court shit, went through all that stuff. It was a lot of, just a lot of, I think, hurt feelings. And we were still growing up and we both, did wrong. But my baby mama, she was gangster though, man. I ain't gonna lie.
How old were you when you had her?
19.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think when you're young, you say things, you make mistakes, and it's okay because you learn from them. But I think everybody's still going through these baby mama, baby daddy dramas. And what sucks? What I'm gonna tell you, and it does. I mean, I give you and your baby mama credit now because your daughter just got married. Congratulations to her.
Thank you.
You guys were able to come together and be there for her wedding, and things are better now because you guys are adults. I will tell you this,
and not to interrupt you, that's what we do on this podcast.
Oh, we always interrupt each other, so get used to it.
I know.
And this is how we are. I don't care.
I know, dude.
Go on. I'm saying that now.
Yeah, gives a shit.
But gives a shit, yeah.
No, but we, man, me and my daughter's mom, I'm pretty sure she feels the same way, but we're great. My daughter got married. Her husband was cool. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a problem. There's no type of drama. Once you get past all the bullshit, if you're going through some baby mama drama or baby daddy drama, trust me, it's better to work it out because in the future, when the kids get older, and it's good to have good relationships with your kids' moms and the new husband, the new wife. It's just a better life, man. I know my daughter's mom. We're cool, man. She's like family to me now. Her and her sister, her twin sister, I see them as cousins almost now. They're because we were so young,
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, at one point though, it was
rough.
It was I was ducking and dodging bullets, man. I was running, man. I was running my ass off. And,
Yeah.
you know, they'll laugh at the stories now. We do laugh about it, you know, but man, everybody knows who they are, and I'm not. Like I said, I'm treading lightly. I don't need them coming to my house.
No, but you know
Back
what?
to 1995 all over again. Shit.
But you were young, and I think we do crazy shit when we're young, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But I know that like now, like the millennium kids, they're a whole different ball game. Like I'm like sitting here. Anyway, we're not talking about it. We're talking about our era. Like, you know, I just think we were so young, but you know, even now trying to parent, it's very difficult. I'm so glad my son finally turned 18. But you know what? I'm still trying, like, even him turning 18, dad's still not around. And I'm like, you guys have the ability to see him. And they're like, well, we try. And I'm like, it just so sucks. And even me not being in the picture, having my son being under 18, me trying to get them, you know, together to see their dad or say, hey, have you seen your dad? Even being 18 and my daughter being in her 20s, they don't bother. They don't want to see their dad. King Cholo's their dad. That's their papa. This is their dad. And this is who they consider, you know, being
the man in their life.
The man that their father figure, because that's who showed them who a real man is, you know? And it's really sad, but you know, we were young.
Yeah, you were young. Shit happens like that. But you know, I gotta ask. I still want to know. See, I'm on the quest to find out what women think, man. I've always been interested of how women tick, man. And I want someone to explain, why do you guys get so fucking mad?
You know why?
Damn, you guys like...
but it's not just us. It's the men that fucking piss us off. How hard is it for them to say, hey, your son or your daughter is in sports. Can you help out with some shoes? Well, why the fuck do I have to push? Motherfucker, their shoes for basketball, or their shoes because she needs this for this. I mean...
Okay, so does that warrant, and I'm not saying you, but I'm saying, does that warrant for the baby mama to start wilding out, breaking car windows, slashing tires, all that shit?
But let me tell you something. It's the way that men respond, because they want to see a reaction from the woman, because instead of saying, sure, what can I help you with? Well, let me see what, instead they're all, well, why do you need? Like you motherfuckers start asking, well, why? Or this. Can you just say, sure, when can I get it to you? Or why? Or you know, instead of just saying fucking yes to your children, or, you know, I can't this week because I get paid to the following. But you guys give us a hard time.
You know what it is? Because sometimes
it's that control shit.
No, because when the relationship is over, we as men feel like you guys still try to keep a little control over us. Like,
it's vice versa.
Well, maybe. Did we hear? Yeah. No, sorry. This is real shit. Sometimes we feel, again, I'm going off the what the homies went through, and I still see, like, you could tell if a dude's got a new girl, the baby mama don't like it, dude. They're just like, oh, like they don't.
I didn't give a fuck. I was like,
I wouldn't give a fuck either.
Take them, and can I say something?
No.
After I got divorced, this motherfucker was trying to be with women, and they scratched his car, fucking cracked his windows. Like, it was drama for him, and I was just sitting back like, I was like, all right, cool for him. Like, I was honestly, I never like regretted anything, and I was happy for him to move on. I wanted him to move on. I wanted him to be happy, because I was like, goddamn, I dealt with so many 16, 17 years of it. I was like, fuck that. Like, and I was so much happier. But
so what do you think those girls who scratched his car and all that, again, I know you didn't do it, but I still want to find out what makes girls get so angry, even if like the dude cheats on them and all that. Why do women resort to violence like that? Like,
I was never one of those. So
I didn't say,
no. So I can't relate, because I wasn't one like.
But you do have a vagina, and you do know how other women think.
Yes. So again, I never been those type of women to go looking for them at their jobs, stalk them, do any of that to like chase or do, or I'm just like, fuck, you don't want to be with me? I'll deal with the hurt. I will hurt in silence. I will fucking deal with it. But you know what? I'm going to come back, and I'm going to come back better than I was, you know? The childish insecurity, you know, jealousy, all of that. You know what I mean?
I mean, trust me.
It's toxic relationships.
But I do know how it feels to be hurt. And I do know how it feels to get hurt. Like, and like, damn, I want to do something to this person, you know, but I'm not going to. But like, it's funny. I was telling the homie, my neighbor, dog, and I was telling him, I said, look, man, when a girl breaks up with me, I I just shut them out, right? I'm done. And I
Yeah.
go, I'm just going to go cry to the homies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go fucking cry to her. I'm not going to go chase her down and all this shit. Like, fuck it. She don't
Yeah.
want to be with me, then I'm out, you know? And I go cry to the homies and talk with them about it. But I don't understand why people take it into their own hands. Like, that's really going to make the guy want to be with you again. If you go out crazy and shit. And then if you got kids with them, then you start using the kids to be, what's that called? They use them as like a tool.
Bait.
Yeah,
Like,
bait. Yeah.
yeah, so-
you can't see your kids, or you got to do this, yeah, do that, and they go crazy, man. Like, fuck, that's too much. Like, who's got time for all that?
You know, this whole baby daddy, baby mama drama, I think our era went through a lot of that
Right.
bullshit. And, you know, I think nowadays, now that we're older and our kids are older, it's still kind of hard. I mean, but I think once they turn 18, cut that shit off and deal with your own kid. And you don't need to deal with the baby mama dramas anymore. I mean, but you know what sucks is that these kids are growing and now there's the weddings, it's the baby showers, it's the
Exactly.
kids. But you know what? I still believe, and honestly, let's do everything separate. I don't believe in doing things together unless you want to do things together. But to me, it's like,
Oh yeah, you still have to have that respect.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You may have a kid with them, but if you want to do things separate, cool.
Fuck yeah,
I respect
I
my
do.
daughter's a family.
I do.
If they don't invite me or something like that with
I
my
don't need
daughter,
to be
that's
around their
fine. Yeah, it's
family.
all good. Like,
Honestly, I don't need to
take
be
it personal.
No.
I'm like, that's cool.
No, I don't
You know?
need to be around baby. I think
I get it.
it's a Latino thing to me. Like, I don't need to be around baby daddy's fucking family. And you know, none of that. Like, we do our shit separately. You know, we've always, like with King Cholo and I and our kids, we've done everything separately. His daughter, we do everything separately.
Right.
Like, there is no need to combine anything. I mean, I guess the kids will get married one day, but you know what? It's up to our kids. But I mean, that's the only time that we will probably see his daughter's family, whatever, and it'll be a quick blah, blah, blah. But it's not, oh, I'm going to be your best friend. No, because I feel like that's just not necessary for us. I think,
Right.
you know, we keep it cordial, right?
Right.
And then that's it, because we do it respect for our children, you know, and that's it. And because it's never been.
Does the, again, not you, but is it fair to say that women if a man has a child with a woman, is it fair to say that the baby mama, regardless if she's moved on or not, do they get jealous of the new girl?
I think so.
But why though?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
I never got
No,
jealous.
I know, but I'm saying like some other girl. But why do girls see? Again,
I don't
I'm
know.
still
I
trying
never
to,
did. You know why? Because
You
I
have
wasn't.
the answers, Norma, and I
know.
need them.
I know, but you know what? I was never jealous. Like,
I think it's a top secret thing with you women. You
No,
guys
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
come
no.
clean with nothing. It's the girl
No.
code. Yes, it is.
no. At least I'm speaking for
They're
me.
like, don't tell him, Norma. Don't tell him.
No.
Don't tell the secrets.
I'm speaking for me. I was never jealous that my ex moved on. I wanted him to, because I was like, just get him away from me.
Yeah.
Just stop. Like, as long as
Fuck
he's happy,
that.
he's not gonna fuck with me.
Yeah,
I
no.
was that way, you know,
Yeah.
because it was so toxic. Just stay away from me, you know.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
and then that's all I wanted, just to stay away from
Dude,
me.
I've seen dudes act like that, and I'm embarrassed for them, dude. Like,
Yeah.
people who do that's fucking embarrassing, dude.
Yeah, but you know what? I know he still loved me, because he,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because anyway, I was just like, get the hell away from me. But like with King Cholo,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am not jealous, but I'm territorial, and there's a difference with territorial.
I feel you on that.
Why? So
I'm not jealous, but I'm very territorial. So don't get it
because-
twisted.
Exactly. So
I'm a little
what's mine is
toxic
mine.
too, I guess, but it's territorial though.
Yeah,
You know,
and
that's
get that
not-
straight. So
yeah.
what's mine is mine, and I've explained
Oh,
that to
yeah.
him. Like, if we're somewhere and we walk in together, right? And these bitches see that I walked in with my man, and they still think, oh hi, and they think they can just go up to talk to my man.
But what if they're just
No,
being
but
nice?
but see, women know. Hold on, women know.
King Cholo's a handsome man.
I know he is, exactly.
Let him get some
But-
props a little bit. Be
But
happy.
wait, fool! I know when women are flirty talking to normal talking, a women can know. I mean, our intuition knows that. So I'm like, this bitch is not respecting who I'm with. And then King Cholo's just standing there thinking it's all okay.
Hell yeah.
And I'm about to sock him. I'm like, no, it's not going to go this way. Like,
Yeah,
and all I have to do is look
the
at him, and he
intuition.
just looks at me like, what am I doing? Nothing. She came up to me. No, motherfucker. She came up to you, but you didn't have the audacity to walk fucking away. Like, no, because at the same time, there's a difference between just talking, hello, how are you? Oh, you like that cheese and cracker, whatever the fuck the cheese board is. to, oh, hi. Like, no, bitch, don't talk to my man like that's territorial, not jealousy.
Clutch
The
my
fuck away.
pearls. I'm getting scared.
Like, don't talk to my man. That's territorial. Like, that's mine. And he needs to learn to walk
Jesus.
away. That's the whole, he's, oh, you're jealous. I go, no, it's not jealousy. It's
you have
territorial.
ownership papers?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
calm down.
But see where it's coming from? Like,
Yeah.
that's a whole.
That's where. No, I get it, but man, you guys are.
So it's
very,
a man come up to your woman and he's
Okay,
oh,
I'm
hey,
gonna,
what's up?
all right. I'm
You're
gonna say
gonna-
this. I got a response for you. So
All right.
I say this all the time. I said, look, I love when I have a pretty girlfriend. I actually like when other guys like, damn man, your girl's hot. I think that I like that. But here's my thing. I am territorial though, right? This is how I tell like the homies and just how I describe it is that look, you can look at my car, homie. You can look at all you want, admire it. Go,
Just
damn
don't
man, the
touch
rims
it?
on. Just don't try to drive my car.
That, I like that. I like
Look
that.
at it. Look at the rims. Look at the wax job. Like, man, that shit is nice, man. But don't try to get in that car and do not try to drive it. The second you try to drive it,
That's
shit,
it.
that's it. Then the territory. That's my fucking car.
That's
Get
yours.
out. I got the keys on me.
I'm glad you understand this.
Hell
shit.
yeah.
I'm glad.
I'm not
because-
saying.
Is it an old school thing?
I think so.
It's an old school thing.
Yeah.
It has to be because
I think so.
I'm that way, and I've tried to explain that to people. It's territorial. It's not jealousy.
Right.
But anyway, going back to everything,
I do agree with you on the territorial thing.
I'm
I'll
like,
give
no,
you-
that's
I'll
that-
agree with you on
that's
that.
my king, and that's it. Ain't nobody else's king. Don't be fucking touching my man.
Exactly.
Because they ain't gonna roll like that. And I'm sure he works the same way. It's
Yeah.
same way, but
Yeah.
he's just more, and
I'm not gonna lie though. I love when people like. I take it as a compliment. Because man, your
Yeah.
girl's pretty, man. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it is, and I think women should do that too. They have girls. If women think your man's attractive, I think that's just giving you props. But I get.
I'm always telling you that my man's.
No, I understand, but
I always tell you my man's sexy, and I grab his ass.
I think,
I always do.
To be honest, though, I think women are more than men are more territorial than men are. Though you guys, woo.
Because what's mine is mine, and you know that.
Yeah, you get. But just a girl just smiling, going hi, and the guy's like, "Who's that bitch? What the fuck?" Jesus.
You know what? Look, I'm very territorial. Do not disrespect my man.
Yeah.
Do not disrespect my family, my kids, anybody near my little circle, and we're good. That's
So
it.
what is the intuition that tells you though? Because what if a woman is just saying, "Oh hi," and that's just
That's okay. It's hi. But then she goes, oh, hi. It's just the way they move. Women know out there what I'm talking about. It's not just, oh, hi. No, oh, hi. It's like the whole body language.
have you ever done that?
Fuck no. Oh no, to someone, if I knew they
Someone
were single when I was younger, fuck yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
know what it
okay.
is. Yeah, and I'm gonna admit that because I've done that.
Right.
But we were younger and he was single, of course. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna make my movie.
I will say this though. I will say this. When I do have a girlfriend, I all of a sudden girls start being a little more flirtatious. They want to see if a motherfucker's gonna crack or not.
Yeah.
You guys are man.
Yeah.
That is evil, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It is evil.
and that's someone's baby mama and daddy drama. That shit can happen. About I don't know.
Yeah, that's hard.
We kind of got off topic a little bit.
No, we're still talking about it, but we went a little off topic. But people understand baby mama and daddy drama is no joke.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
And anybody out there that's dealing with it, I hope and pray the best
it's
for
not
you.
fun. It's not
It
fun.
is not fun. I hope that you guys can make it work because honestly,
And think about the children. If I
Yeah.
don't care, the dude cheat on you, got other
Who
girl pregnant, or
cares?
vice versa. Think about the kids, man. You want to make the kids have the best life they can.
Yeah.
If the dad's a piece of shit, well, try to just shelter them from that
vice
bullshit,
versa.
or vice versa, yeah, or vice versa, and just shelter them from it, and because the kids are going to grow up knowing about this shit, you know,
Yeah.
and could, do the same thing if it's a bad, upbringing type thing with a bad baby mama or baby daddy.
exactly. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's making the kids happy when
Right.
they go see the other
And I
parent.
know it's not easy, but yeah.
Yeah, and making the kids happy when they see the other parent. And you know what? At the end of the day, you're going to end up finding someone yourself. And when you find someone, you're going to be happy. So just let them go,
Exactly.
whether they come back mocosos, dirty, whatever, or they're not happy. You know what? Just come back and just make it positive for them. Because my son would come back, he would just be all, I love you. I missed you. How was your weekend? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Well, you know what? We're going to make a fun weekend. And
Right.
just positive, never, make it negative for them because they feel that. And it takes them 1 to 2 days to recover from coming from the other parent's home. I
Right.
noticed.
It is
So
hard on them, yeah, when they
it
come
is
back
hard.
and forth.
It's not easy.
My daughter lived out of a suitcase for a while, and I feel so
Yeah.
bad, but she didn't know anything different. And my
Yeah.
daughter grew up really good. Again, she had a loving family on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
But, shoot, I had a good point. I forgot what I was going to say.
It's hard when they go back and forth.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
really is. But, we just have to make the best out of it for them. And you know what? I tried for so long. But when you are dealing with a narcissist that has depression and bipolarness, it is so difficult. I just always prayed that God
Right.
helped me and, deal with him. And
But look at your life now. It's great.
Oh, shit. God has blessed me, honestly. And look at you.
Right. Oh, I have a great life. And you know what? What I was going to say is that it really only lasts. You think you got to deal with your baby mama and baby daddy. It actually only lasts till about 16 years old, because even 13, as far as like all the drama, because most of it happens when they're really relied on both parents. But once they
Right.
get older, ladies and gentlemen, it starts getting easier when they get
Yeah.
13, 14. It's not so much. They have their own phones. What?
No, that's another show. No, because that's
don't
when they're
think
going
so?
through the teens. Oh,
Right,
no.
but as far as dealing with the other parent, you don't have to
No,
talk to
because
the
they're
parent because
getting
they have their own
into trouble.
phones. They got their own phones. You don't have to talk to the dude anymore.
You only had one. I had two. Was harder. That's another show.
Well, yeah, I've only had one.
That's
Thank
another
God.
show,
One and
ladies
done,
and
baby.
gentlemen.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, that's another show. But
Yeah.
anyway, well, thank you guys for joining us. Please comment if you guys want us to bring up more about the mama and daddy drama.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about it again. What do you think?
I think it's great because I don't have to deal with that shit no more.
I don't either. Thank the Lord. High five to that.
Fellas, cut it. Snip it.
Oh,
You'll
that's
thank
another
yourself.
show. Snip it. Yep,
You have to
ladies.
stay out of it. Damn.
Ladies, burn it. Take it. No more.
All right. Well,
Well, anyway.
peace out.
Peace out. Thank you for joining us.